Hey guys, today we're talking about three excellent phrases or terms that are used all the time in spoken English, and they're definitely the type of terms that will make you sound like a real native speaker, somebody who has a command of the English language. You know what you're talking about. So they're great to use, and you'll hear them all the time. And if you hear them, you'll know exactly what they mean instead of like if you hear it in a movie or something, or read it, or hear it on TV, or somebody say it, you kind of don't know what they mean, and you miss some richness. You just sort of miss what's going on. So the first one that we're talking about is a white flag. Okay, so a white flag. And waving a white flag means to surrender. So you give up. You quit because you admit that you're losing in something. So the weaker party asks for a truce, and a truce just means that you're trying to get along again. So I'll give you some examples. Like it can be used in war, but it can also be used in relationships. So example, actually, no. Before I even give examples, I'll just go into the history, which I didn't know until I looked it up. They said the white flag started thousands of years ago in China, and it's a universal symbol of surrender. So again, meaning giving up. Now, universal means everybody knows about it, or it works for anything. Like a universal TV remote control means it's one of those things that could work with any brand of TV. So something that everybody knows or works all the time. So everybody in the world knows apparently about this white flag. And an example is, like, I'd say, that country is so small and weak, I'm sure they're going to wave the white flag soon. They can't deal with the international pressure against them. So you can imagine some small country that is doing something, and some other countries, maybe the US, who knows, are thinking, well, they shouldn't be doing that. We don't want them doing that. So we're going to do sanctions. We're not going to allow them to do it. Or we're going to make it very frustrating economically and otherwise. And at some point, the small country may have to give up. So they wave the white flag. It's not really doing anything. It just means metaphorically. So if you wave the white flag, you give up. Or I could say, he was arguing a lot every day with his wife for the past month. He finally decided to wave the white flag and hopefully get back to a normal relationship. So this guy couldn't handle all of the fighting and arguing with his wife, so he gave up. He said, hey, okay, I quit. I lose. I can't take it anymore. I wave the white flag, and, let's start talking about something else in a normal way. So next one, also used all the time, is to throw in the towel. And in boxing, if someone gets beaten up badly, so if they're losing the fight, their coach can throw in the towel, and that again means to quit or give up. And this is more common and used more widely even than white flag, but that's also used quite a bit. And the towel actually is a white towel. I don't know if that's connected, but maybe it is. So you throw in this white towel in the ring, and that's supposed to stop the fight. But you can use it all the time. So I could say she was working on her business for the past 3 years, and unfortunately, the business was not going very well. She decided to throw in the towel, so she decided to quit the business. So just throwing in the towel in general just means quitting, and you can use it pretty much any time you're talking about quitting. Unless it's something like quitting smoking, you wouldn't say you threw in the towel. It just means giving up in that sense. Okay, last one here, red flag, to contrast that with white flag. This is used all the time again. And a red flag means a bad sign. It's a warning of danger. and it's used in business and relationships. So example, I could say she started dating him a couple of weeks ago only, but she's already seen some red flags. He never answers his phone and gets angry all the time about nothing. So this guy's always angry, and that seems kind of weird. And he doesn't ever answer the phone, so she's kind of worried about that. So those are two red flags, two warning signs that something could be bad. Doesn't have proof. Maybe there's a reason. Who knows? They just started dating, but it's already looking not that great. Or another example, I could say, our new employee is off to a bad start. He's already called in sick 3 times this week. I know he might actually be sick, but something seems off. Something doesn't seem right. It is a bit of a red flag for sure. So the boss is thinking, I don't know, maybe there's a good excuse, but something seems a little bit weird here. It's not looking good. I don't have proof yet, but it's a red flag. It's a warning sign. If I see too many more of these red flags, we're going to have to fire them or definitely have a conversation. So hopefully you enjoyed that. Leave a comment below, like and subscribe, please, and we'll keep making more of these.